thank you for coming to see the presentation of Olivia. We've had 4 wonderful days of working on this, and you're going to see just a portion of the things that we worked on this week, and the plays that we worked on, and some of the things we did to learn about acting. I'd like to thank you so much. It's always our pleasure to get to work with your children and to discover acting all over again with them. My name is Melanie Salmon Peterson, and I've been lucky to work with the Yellow Stars today. And my helper teacher was Jaylee, and I could not have done it without her.
And I'm Heather Bunch, and I'm very fortunate to have worked with the Blue Moons. And my helper teacher is Lisa, and couldn't have done it without her either.
Can we give the helper teachers a big round of applause? Well, we've been learning about a lot of important things about acting today, this whole week actually. And one of the things that we always learn the first day is to use all of our actors' tools. We like to stand, and we like to start the day by standing in actor neutral. Never. And every day we pick a kind of a magic word that means actor neutral. So, boys and girls, can you show me with your body something that's not actor neutral? And rainbow. So they all know that when we say rainbow, it's time to stand in actor neutral and to be ready to begin acting. So we learned also about the actor tools, as I said. So everybody, can we tell the audience all together what is our first actor tool? Voice! And what is our second actor tool? Body! And our third actor's tool is?
Our imagination!
Very good. And we have an actor's motto, too, that we like to remind ourselves every day, because sometimes we do silly things. Sometimes we try parts, and then we change parts. But every time we're trying something new, we have an actor's motto. What is that, boys and girls?
Okay, I'll try it. Okay, I'll try it.
That's right. And every day we like to take some time to warm up our actor's tools.
So we are going to do a fun warm-up that will warm up our voices and our bodies and our imagination. So can all of my friends say hello to your hands? Very good. And then can you all say goodbye to your hands in your saddest voices? And can you say hello to your hands in your happiest, most excited voices? And can you say goodbye to your hands in your angriest, lowest voices? Very nice warm-up. Yes. I think we are ready to begin.
So at this time, we'd invite the Blue Moons to make their line down to Heather and take your...
Oh, we want to sing.
Oh my gosh.
We have a song to sing first. Our famous song.
Do you have it?
Thank you.
stars. And we all go to our lines at the beginning of our play. Lines to the beginning. As I said, I've had a delightful time working with the yellow stars this week. And we have been working on an Olivia story called Olivia Acts Out. And it would seem so perfect because it's all about when Olivia's class is putting on the class play. At school one day, Mrs. Hagenmuller had some exciting news.
This year's class play will be the Fairy Queen.
And Olivia said, and I will play the Fairy Queen.
I will play the Fairy Queen.
The Fairy Queen will be played by Francine.
And Olivia said, I hope I get the second biggest part.
I hope I get the second biggest part.
And the littlest fairy will be played by Alexandra.
Alexandra. Giving out the parts took a long time. Finally, there was only one part left and only one student left, Olivia. And Mrs. Hagenmuller said,
And Olivia, you will play cow
number 2.
My part doesn't even have it. My part doesn't even have it.
Well, of course it does. You're cow number 2. Now tell us what you say. And,
That's it.
well, just remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
So Olivia practiced saying it all different ways. She moved high, she moved low, she moved loud, she moved soft. At school the next day, they practiced the play. It was a disaster. They all stood the wrong way. And then everyone was allergic to their costumes. And Francine said, I cannot work under these conditions.
I cannot work under these conditions.
But Olivia said, I can.
I can.
Now let's take it from the beginning.
So Francine started from the beginning. Everyone managed not to sneeze, and Francine repeated her line to cow number 2. And you, cow, will you be merry?
Will you bow? Will you be merry?
But cow number 2 was not paying attention. Olivia imagined it was the night of the play. Francine is on stage the night of the play. She opens her mouth to speak and nothing comes out.
No! Francine has stage fright. The play is ruined.
And Olivia said, don't worry, I know every line and gesture.
Don't worry, I know every line and gesture.
And Olivia took center stage and led the entire cast in the stage fright dance. And freeze. Suddenly, Olivia remembered that she was on stage as cow number 2. And Francine was saying to the littlest fairy, because of your good deeds, little fairy.
Because of your good deeds, little fairy.
And Olivia said, moo. So Francine tried again. For all your good deeds, little fairy.
For all your good deeds, little fairy.
But Olivia said cow number 2 would definitely moo.
Cow number 2 would definitely move.
And she would tap dance too. Step, shuffle, step. Olivia wanted to practice her lines, but Francine said, all you say is moo.
All you say is move.
How much practice do you need?
How much practice do you need?
Olivia said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Not what you say, it's how you say it.
What have cows ever done that is interesting?
What have cows ever done that's interesting?
And Francine said, there is that cow that jumped over the moon.
That cow that jumped over the moon.
You know, hey diddle diddle.
You know, hey diddle.
And Olivia said, if you're stuck being a cow, you might as well have a moon to jump over.
You might as well have a moon to jump over.
The big night finally arrived. Everyone was in place on stage. The curtain went up and Francine started, I am. But she froze. It was just like Olivia's dream. Uh-oh, thought Olivia. Francine needs help. Olivia said to Francine, I am queen of the fairies. These words were just enough to get Francine started. And she said, I am queen of the fairies. Before long, the play was almost over, and Olivia's big moment was coming. Francine said, and you, little fairy, will you be merry?
And you, little fairy, will you be merry?
And you, cow, will you be merry?
And you, cow, will you be merry?
And Olivia said, moo! All right. Jump! And Olivia leapt up over the moon, then down, 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 until she landed back on the stage next to Francine and Mrs. Hagenmuller. The audience applauded wildly as the cast bowed and said, the end.